Ah, oh crap. Ah, oh crap. Hello? Guess who's back? Hello? Guess who's back? Ah, sorry, that's a bit quiet. Is that better? I hope so. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I couldn't, not for the life of me, get my chat to work. I mean, my mic to work. However, now that I have it working, hello. I'm back. If you've seen, I've been posting a couple videos here and there on YouTube, but I haven't streamed in a very, very long time. Um, but I do hope you are doing well. I have been on a teeny bit of a hiatus, as you can tell, due to mental health and because of school. So, tossing myself back into it. At the moment, I do not have a PNG tuber, sadly. I would use Clancy, but obviously not Clancy anymore. I've gone back to being Teddy. Because Clancy was just a desperate attempt to get away from people and how badly they treated me, and I'm doing better now. And honestly, Teddy feels more like me. And I love being Teddy. So, Teddy's back. You don't gotta call me Clancy unless you wanna. Prefer Teddy. But however, I made myself a goofy little different skin for once. He's a little robot. Which I have a design for this. He's Dodon, if you know who that is. But I have a little design for this fucker. But uh, I like I like having this little robot as my Minecraft skin. I don't like using my normal skin because I'm special, if you will. However, if I pause like this, you'll see me checking. It's me checking chat. But hello. Yes, Blue. I'm in silly mode. We're in super silly mode because this has to be quick because it is a school night. However, I got D&D tomorrow if I go to school, which I don't like going to public school. It makes me anxious to the point I'm sick. But you know, we're sticking it down because I get to be a silly, goofy monkey in the campaign I'm a part of. And so, you know, as long as I get to be the silly, goofy monkey, I'm all right. Yeah, school sucks. It it sucks a lot. I really don't like it. But yeah, D&D. The character I play is he's based off of one of my favorite stories. Uh, The Journey to the West, which is a Chinese 16th century fairy tale, which you might know from Lego Monkey Kid. However, I am a fan of the book. I read the book a long time ago, and read it for I've read it a whole bunch of times, and it's just such a good book. But he is based off of biblically accurate Sun Wukong, but his name's Peaches. And he's just this little chaotic monkey. And in our first session, he got kicked out of a bar for assassinating the bartender. And then he proceeded to threaten a king. And apparently the king owes him money now. He's also canonically eaten an orc to hide a body. So we don't. He's special. He's just he's special to say the least. But I decided just to pull a random stream out of my butt today because I was bored and I'm like, you know what? I haven't streamed in a very long time and I like streaming. I really want to get a bigger audience and stuff because I do love posting content and it's just been demotivating since I know no one's really seeing it or interacting with my stuff. But for the people who do, I really appreciate it. It makes me very happy. Uh, but as everyone should everyone does in their Twitch streams. Make sure you follow my Twitch. Share it with your grandma. Share it with share it. Just share it. I also have a YouTube. Same here as here, Melatonin Teddy. But we're vibing. My goal is to at least, stream a couple times. I can't promise anything because of, life, and I have a lot of responsibilities because I got a lot of schoolwork to catch up on. Because I'm a moron and I didn't do my work. However, I would like to try. I have a couple videos held up in a roster that are edited and ready to be posted. I've waited a couple days in between stuff, so hopefully stuff will get more views. But so far, my strategy hasn't been working very well because I haven't been getting all that much interaction. I've been hoping to try and get more interaction, just not entirely sure how. However, I was gonna. However, I have been trying to work on a roleplay series that is based off of Five Nights at Candy's. If you're here because you know me from Pretty Depressed Productions, it's taking a completely different turn from that series. This series would be more aimed at the horror aspect and is from the POV of the puppeteer. So I've been working on that here and there, which it's going to take me a while because one, Minecraft is being a pain in my butt and has deleted all. It keeps crashing on me and won't let me use chisel and bits, which is very. Thank you, Jalen. I really appreciate that. I just want to expand myself, and I want people to see my content because one, that would be cool, and two, I want to hopefully make someone out there smile, uh, and grow my own community, and I think that would be really cool. My goal is, to have a big enough community where I get at least some fan art by someone that's other than my friend. Because it's like, if you get some fan art from someone completely random, that's how you know you've made it. So that's my goal. Thank you. But back on that, it's instead of being I'm not dissing on the famous films series, but instead of being more child friendly and aimed towards that audience, this series is focused on the puppeteer and how in the games he's portrayed not to be a good person, kinda. But it's a horror aspect. The puppeteer in this is still gonna be a goofy guy. I love the puppeteer. He is my favorite character out of any FNAF fan game. Same with Vinny, since they're technically the same. I love Vinny so much. Actually, the funny thing about that is, I have a TikTok where I just post random arts that I haven't posted there in a while, but it's literally Puppet Boy TV, and my Sona is a version of the puppeteer. Yeah, yeah, you can't make fan art, Gibbous. We were friends. It don't count because I'll make you guys art in return, and then it's streamer on streamer crime. Or person on person crime. We're friends, so fuck off. You get what I mean. I cannot promise you this stream's gonna be very high quality later on. Friend art. Cause my internet might get turned off, but it is what it is. If it turns off, it turns off. But hopefully, I'm gonna crank out at least an hour of this before it goes complowy. But yeah, no, that's my goal. I'm at I think I have 60 followers out here, which I'm really really proud of. And if I stream a little more, I can I'll hopefully be able to get what the uh I'm sorry, Chad. There's not going to be any music today. I cannot handle music. Uh, I have 60 some subscribers on YouTube, and I'm hoping at least get 100 because I think that'd be really cool. And I'm really close to hitting affiliate on here, so then I can have Twitch emotes and all of that jazz. But I'm really trying. I might try to stream tomorrow if I remember to. At some point, I might try to stream earlier since it is a bit late. It's nearly 8:30, not 8:30, 8 o'clock here. And school night and all that, even though I don't sleep to begin with. Yeah, emotes. I think making emotes would be really fun. I've tried to make emotes in the past, and all of my emotes have turned out silly, and I just didn't like them. Plus, I'm not even able to use them. But if I hit at least 100 subscribers on YouTube and get more active followers on YouTube, and I can post more, then I think I don't know, I'll do a big artwork, and whoever I'll do a big ditties thing, draw this in your art style, and whoever wins, I will draw them a big piece of art, and then I don't know, I'll make a Discord or something. That's my goal. I'll make a Discord. We could all hang out, but I wouldn't at least until I get off my feet and can post more. Because at the moment it's just been a bunch of speed paints because I've just not had the energy to get up and record something like this, like me playing Minecraft, because that takes a lot more energy than just sitting down and doing a voiceover explaining what I'm drawing. Which, it's fair. I promised myself I was going to take my time on things. But it's also I want to be able to, entertain people. I want to, be able to, wiggle my fingers and make people laugh. Do it, /J. Don't spread me. I'm not a disease. That came out wrong. But anyways, off the topic of that, I hope you all have been doing good. It's been a while since I've done stuff like this, and I have been actively able to talk to you people. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's surviving. I hope everyone's thriving, even. I'm gonna get really hungry down here, and I'm gonna have to throw myself off something, to fucking get my hunger back. That's fair. We love Andy here. OG design Andy is my favorite. Call me old fashioned, but I think he's great. I mean, I have Favis's ref sheet, which it needs to be redone. It's almost a year old. But for context on what I'm talking about, I made the character Philin, who I still not all that comfortable with what they're doing with him, but I gave permission for him to be used. I just think it properly credit. But I have a joke character called Davis, who is Fish Davis, because I go by Davis. And I go by a lot of names, but Davis is the one most people know me by. And he's buds with a guy named Favis. Well, at this point, Favis is not a version of me. Sorry, hiccups. Favis isn't a version of me anymore. He is just his own OC, who I'm just not giving him his own name, because I think it's funny. But those two, they're I think it's Clownfish Duo, if I remember correctly. But those two, they're great. It's just big scary clown robot and this little fish who acts dumber than he actually is, but you know he's still a little clueless here and there. They are married. It's canon. Oh crap! I'm glad I chose this. This is fun fact. I am a huge fan of Hermitcraft, and so I went searching for like good mod packs, and I just happened to stumble across Exuma Hermitcraft mod pack, and one of the mods he has on it, it's just in performance enhancements and some data packs that add like fancy materials. It has a durability thing, so when like you just saw my pickaxe gets low, it'll pop up on the screen. And there we go. I should have been more careful, which I think is cool. They do smooch. They smooch. And then there's the old version of my clown Sona, who I use as Teddy, who is canonically a part of that as well. He's a giant robot. Uh, which I miss him. He wasn't even a clown. He was a jester. I rebranded to this weird hockey face mask. I got told people don't like my hockey face mask persona. They like my jester more. I don't even remember who they said. They said it was a downgrade, and I'm like, well, this makes me comfortable, okay? Which I just think that's funny because it's like, well, yeah, I get it. It's a bit of a downgrade, I guess, but it's also just what makes me comfy. And it's like, why do you care? Why you care? Oh dear. Thank you. I'm glad people like my little guy. Thank you. The hockey mask makes me so happy. I always like characters with masks, and I've debated changing his mask to something else, like making it just this like a generic smiley face mask. With like if you watch my hit Minecraft series that I actually did that I gave up on because the person who originally did the ref, I am no longer friends with them. I don't really want to be associated with them, and just lost motivation. Uh, Mr. Smiles, he has that like really generic and is like happy face mask that like all of them. No, no, no! Don't ever feel pressure to draw me stuff. You never need to do that. I adore it, and it means the world to me when people draw me. I just don't want people to ever think that they're pressured to draw me. But I'm really glad people like my little guy. I gotta tab out. I just got TM'd by my older brother. Anyways, yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I'm debating. So I did a drawing, a mix of this guy that I'm wearing right now and me, I suppose, who I'm debating using as like a second Sona because I love the robot boy. He makes me so happy. He's so goofy, and he's blah blah blah. But I'm also scared to do that because um I'm I gonna bring this up briefly. I had drama with someone that it was admittedly got public, and I complained about it on here, which I probably really shouldn't have done, and I kind of regret doing. But I talked things over. Oh, that's cool. I love having two sodas. That's fair. I don't blame you for that. Your pumpkin guy is really cool though. I love his design. He's a very cool dude. But like I got into some drama with someone, And I admittedly got put on here, but I didn't put that on hard. I'm putting it on easy. Screw you. Um, yeah, that's fair. Congrats on coming out. Uh, but anyways, and it got public here. But they admittedly got into this. They got into the series that the robot guy that I'm using. I want to like that I based my second Sona that I want to off of, and I even though things got in quotation solved with them, they still make me really uncomfortable. But I'm not gonna go into that because I just moving on. I don't want to ever think about them because they I got blamed for a lot of things I didn't do. But anyways, and like just it's just a whole mess that I don't want to get into. But I basically just told it. That's also why I went on a hiatus because of that drama. I basically, when I talked to them, had just summed up everything and went, "I will literally do anything if you leave me alone." And I tried to explain stuff, but it's one of those things where I don't think my point got across, and that's okay. But I'm being left alone. It they're good in their own right. I don't think they're bad. I don't think anyone's bad. But it got out of hand, and I kind of just I gave up on explaining myself. I just so tired. It's like, yo, please just leave me alone. I will do anything. So that's why my main account is inactive now for the most part. Which sucks because that's the one I have most traction on, and all my friends and followers are on, and it's upsetting. But it's also like, yeah, I don't like you. I don't. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm cheating a little bit. Fuck off. I'm tired of the mobs. All right. This is supposed to be chill, and they're not being very chill. But it's like they tainted stuff, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm doing better though. It's an adjustment. But other than that, everything's settled. It's just been a lot of trying to recover from a bunch of drama. I'm stuck in this sort of headspace of always waiting for something bad to happen. So I'm trying to ignore that and get back on my feet. That we're doing good. We're doing good. Uh, oh, never mind. I have a new PNG tuber who I drew it out. But I forgot to make the blinking poses, so I just don't blink anymore. And the canvas is too big, and I got anxious and wanted to start streaming before it got any later, so I just did not go and fix it. But there is a new PNG tuber who he may be dropped here in a bit, but he's the one you see in my thumbnails, in the newer thumbnails, because my old thumbnails don't have him in them. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. However, how are you lot doing? What is twiddle chat want to talk about? I've been talking nonstop. What are you guys been up to? What do you want to talk about? Give me a subject. am really not good at not taking damage. Yo, you should definitely stream. I'd love to see that, man. I'd also like to state that if anyone thinks I'm misgendering them when I say man, like to anyone in general, I use that as a gender neutral term. Like, hey man, like, look, hey man, what's up? Not like, because it's weird if you say hey girl, what's up? But it's like you. That's good. I hope you have been having some fun VCing. I need to get more into VC, and I've admittedly just kind of disappeared. Yeah, dude, I just wanted to clear that up, but just in general, because I know I have people who don't use, he, him, or masculine pronouns, or present masculine, and I don't want them to think, oh, he's calling me a man. It's like, ew, no, I'm not a man. I'm on the trans masculine spectrum, but I've actually been presenting more feminine as of recently, which, it's been very confusing, but it's also like, maybe being a pretty girl makes me feel something. It makes me feel pretty. Thank you, thank you. You know what? You all are pretty girls at heart. In a gender neutral way. I'm gonna just start calling my chat girly pop. That's what you guys are now. You guys are no longer twiddle chat, you were girly pop. Once I figure out text to speech, I will make it so chat can talk and it'll be a little popsicle. Oh, I forget there's Schematica on this. I mean, not Schematica, it's Lightmatica. Completely different thing. Girly pop. I hate these stairs, but I'm gonna climb them anyways. Because I need to go up to the surface to do stuff. Though I should probably keep mining, but it's also like I need food or I'm gonna die. And I can't just keep tossing myself off of a bridge. I know there's pumpkins up here before anyone says anything. I just don't have anything to cook those, turn that into like pumpkin pie with, because that requires eggs and stuff. And I don't have eggs. I also think best stream is my own character playing various games. Cause oh, that would be really cool. I would 100% be into seeing that. I'd love to see. Okay, this is the only cow around, but I need you. I need your meat. That sounds like a really good idea. I'd love to see that. I've been also, for people who don't know, I'm a dissociative identity disorder system, so I've got little alters, and I've been debating just making them little PNG tubers, and one day just forcing those fuckers to play Minecraft instead of me. So I don't have to. And seeing how that goes, because some of them act completely different from how I do, which, that's an obvious thing, they're a completely different person. Sorry, I'm spacing. I got the space. I got the spacing.